Let me introduce you to possessive pronouns in German. Possessive pronouns in German are called Possessivpronomen. So what are possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns indicate ownership. They tell you or show you that something belongs to someone. For example, in "This is my house." That is her apple. My and her are possessive pronouns. In the German language, just like in English, there are different possessive pronouns depending on the owner. I can say his house, her car, and his and her indicate to me who the owner of those things is. In German, we do the same thing, but in addition to that, we do have two forms for each possessive pronoun. So while in English I say his house, his wife, in German I would say sein Haus, seine Frau. So two forms. Which form do I pick? I have to know the gender of the noun that's following. His house in German is sein Haus because Haus is a neutral noun, das Haus. His wife in German is seine Frau because Frau is a feminine noun, die Frau. This table is supposed to give you an overview of the possessive pronouns. Let's look at the left side first. The first column that you see on the left are the personal pronouns. In English, that would be I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Like for example in I'm going shopping or I see you. In German, they're called ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie. The second column are the possessive pronouns in English. My, your, his, her, its, our, your, their. Like for example in my car is red, your house is nice, his mother is lovely, and so on. Now when you look at the right side, the two right columns, those are the options that you have for possessive pronouns in German. When you use the possessive pronoun my in English, for example, you have two options in German, mein and meine. When do I use which one? You use mein without an e at the end if the noun that you're referring to, whatever belongs to you, is either masculine or neutral. For example, mein Haus, mein Schuh, mein Eis. You're using meine with an e at the end if the noun that you're referring to is either feminine or a plural noun. For example, meine Mutter, meine Tasche, meine Hosen. And then you can see we also have dein, deine for your, sein, seine for his, and so on. So it's really important that you not only learn the versions of those possessive pronouns, but also the grammatical gender of each noun. Let's look at an example. The first person singular I in German ich indicates that something belongs to me. So I could say in English, this is my hat, my car, my bag, these are my shoes. I always use the same possessive pronoun, my. In German, you have two forms for that. If you have a masculine noun, for example, der Hut, the hat, or a neutral noun, das Auto, the car, you would use the form mein without an e. Dies or das ist mein Hut. Dies ist mein Auto. If you do have a feminine or plural noun, die Tasche, die Schuhe, you would use the form meine with an e. Dies ist meine Tasche, dies sind meine Schuhe. So again, it's very important that you learn the gender of the nouns in the German language to be able to pick the correct form of the possessive pronoun. One more example with the first person plural, we in English, wir in German. Again, in English you only use one possessive pronoun, our. In German, you have two forms again, unser for masculine and neutral nouns and unsere for feminine and plural nouns.